When I do my second year in Malay Studies, the Faculty of Malay Studies, there's a paper called translation paper. In Malay, we say the penterjemahan bahasa Melayu. So there, when I took the paper and I meet the lecturer there, she briefed me a lot of translation, with more encouraged me to go further deep in that area. So she taught me a lot of the translation knowledges, how to translate all the materials and all the things she taught me in the class. And I also got advanced knowledge from her by email also. And after I finished my degree, I got an opportunity to continue my translation studies in the National Institute of Translation in Wangsa Maju. So there I attended a course for 2 weeks, and I learned more further in the translation area, and I got my certificate there. So now I doing my part-time job in the translation, and thank to God, because a lot of people now giving me the opportunity to translate all kind of documents. So I learned there from standard 1 to standard 6. Then I moved to Sekolah Menengah Pendidikan Khas Tapak Genting Kelang. There I stayed in hostel. From there I learned how to live by my own and take care of my own self, discipline, and got responsibility of myself, and live independently. So I also special school until Form 5. Then I continued my STPM in St. John Institution. They got a special program called integrated program, where the disabled students will mix with the normal student in the classroom, and we were given opportunity to study with them also. When I moved to Form 6, I faced a little bit problem, because when we go and move to the society, when we go and meet the normal person, we a little bit shy sometimes, and a little bit afraid, scared when sometimes they all do the exercise in the class. Because when I studied with the disabled person, in one closed classroom we only got 4 or 5 of us, and the small scale of students, then the teaching material will be more easier. All the people can ask and the teacher will explain easily. But when we entered to the STPM, in one classroom there are 40 to 50 students, and 4 or 5 of them were disabled, blind like me. So what they did at that time, they asked all of us, the blind students, sit together in one row. So they do not want us to interact with them. But I did not like that kind of thing, because I want to interact. Because when we interact, when we sit with the normal person, at least we can share, we can try to be friendly with them, and then we can communicate easily with them. But when the system they ask to do to sit together in one row, that become a lot of problems to us to catch up all the studies notes in the classroom. This happens for 2-3 months. Then we all decide and went to meet up the teachers personally, and then we slowly talk about our problem, and then they asked us to change the seat, and all of us we sit in pairs. So one blind person with a normal person, then the communication will be more easier, then we can catch up our studies more easier. The problems that a lot of that we face is sometimes people are not very caring. Sometimes they all not when they saw us in the street, try to cross the road and something like that, we know they are talking there. They are talking, and we can realize that there are some people there. But when we come nearer to them to ask something, they silently move. And sometimes they only silence, something like that. Another thing that I faced is because I'm doing the translation job. So in my style is I like to promote myself. So I will call up the publishers. I took the publisher list from the internet, and I tried to call one by one and ask for the translation job if they have. Okay, when I do this, what I realized, some people did not want to give at least the sample job to us to try. they think the blindness is the problem, because when I say I am the disabled, I'm blind, and I want to do this we can use the computer. When I explain also we can use the computer. Sometimes I bring laptop to do some demonstration to them also. Sometimes they did not believe that we can do it. Called the image. Sometimes people are not really, at least for trial also, they did not want to give us the job to try. For me, my principle is, if I want to do it, I will do it until finish. I will not wait for all the things. If I decide to do it, I will do it until whatever problems or circumstances, I will try to finish it. But when I finish all my masters and I get my master's degree, then I have a plan to go to learn the other languages. Then I want to do something to the community. First, I want to do something for the disabled like me, and in the same time, I also ambition like to help the others also, the normal person. And in my case, I want that the people, the normal person came and asked for help to me. That's the thing. Because I don't want them to see us as a problem, but I want them to see us to solve their problem.